Hi, I'm Pam Roberts, team leader with the Gateway Group at Keller Williams here in San Antonio. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about cost of living in San Antonio, and we're getting started right now. So let's talk about the cost of living in San Antonio. Is it more expensive or is it less expensive to where you live now? So many of you may not know that San Antonio is actually the 7th largest city in the United States. And we are growing rapidly. We've had over a 14% increase in population in the last 8 years. So that just goes to tell you that we have a lot of people moving into San Antonio, and there's many reasons why. One of the big reasons that many people move to Texas is because we have no state income tax, which is a great advantage when you're coming in from another state. We have a booming jobs market here. We're actually 3% less than the national average in unemployment here in San Antonio. And we have some major players when it comes to different industries and the job market here in San Antonio. One of the largest employers here in San Antonio is the USA Network, which is banking as well as insurance. And there are many locations that USAA has offices here in San Antonio. Their main one is very centrally located. Second, Texas is known for oil and gas, and we have a major player here in that category as well. Valero is right here in San Antonio, and many people that work in the oil and gas industry find Valero is a great company to work for. One of my favorite companies that's located here is H-E-B. I've found their grocery stores to be amazing. They also own Central Market, which you might find in some other areas outside of San Antonio, but primarily H-E-B grocery stores are located in the Southern Texas region, and they're growing as well. Also in the food industry is Whataburger, and they were recently purchased by another company, but they're still located here in San Antonio, and it's a great restaurant that many of you may not have ever tried. So if you're used to In-N-Out Burger, take a try on the Whataburger. You'll find it's a little bit tastier, I think. Next major employer in the job market is the military. We are known as Military City, USA, and you're going to hear a little bit more about that separately. But we have 7 different joint base locations here in San Antonio, and I'm going to show you the map right now. You'll see they're located throughout the city, and so no matter where you live, you actually have access to all the different bases here in San Antonio. We have many employers in the education industry. Some of the school districts are some of the highest in the area, as well as we have UTSA, which is University of Texas at Austin, located here in San Antonio. So many people are moving to take advantage of that school system. Lastly, we have the medical industry, and that is, again, one of the major job producers here in San Antonio. Methodist Healthcare is one of the majors. So if you're in the medical industry and you're looking to make a move to the southern states, Texas is great, and I think you'll find that San Antonio has a lot to offer. Now let's talk a little bit about Military City, USA. San Antonio is known and has that name because we do have a large population of active military, but it's also known to be one of the top retiring places for military here in the United States because we have over 15 VA facilities within a 50-mile radius of San Antonio. I also mentioned Joint Base San Antonio. I'm going to put a link down below so you can explore all of the different things related to Joint Base San Antonio when you get here. If you are relocating here for military or you're PCSing here because of a military move, let me tell you, the restaurants, the stores, all of the shopping around town is very military friendly. Many times they'll ask you if you have a military card for a discount in advance. But regardless, if you ask a company here in San Antonio if they offer it, most likely the answer is yes. Thumbs up. Texas, we're known to be loud and proud, but we are really especially patriotic, especially because of the military here in San Antonio. Now let's talk a little bit about the nitty-gritty about why San Antonio's cost of living is 14% less than the national average. Our housing costs are about 24% less than the national average. Utility costs are about 12% lower than the national average. Grocery costs are about 17% less than the national average. Thank you to HEB. The median cost of a house in the United States runs around $230,000. Here in San Antonio, the median cost is only $175,000. And overall, in the state of Texas, the median average is $195,000. Now, I'm going to put a cool link down below again for you to search. So if you're, say, moving from Atlanta to San Antonio and you put in your average cost of your salary, it's going to give you an amount of what you will need to live here in San Antonio. Might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less. So you can see in the state of Texas, we even have an advantage here in San Antonio on the housing cost. For most part, you're going to find that the San Antonio cost of living overall is much cheaper than anywhere else in the United States. Thanks for watching today, this video about the cost of living in San Antonio. If you'd like to get a link to our relocation guide, just send me a text or give me a call or an email. You can reach me by any of the links below and I'd be glad to help you. Thanks so much and have a great day.